And then that's
And it's
it.
gonna sit there and you're like, what can we get rid of this?
Exactly.
Every time you want to throw it out, she's like, I'm playing with it. She's gonna walk in that motherfucker.
Don't touch it.
I don't think the
I got it hooked up on my laptop instead of
it say it can't find a microphone.
I'm hungry too.
Man,
I made
listen.
some enchiladas before I left, but I didn't have enough time to eat them myself.
I feel like
sound fun. I've been wanting some nachos, low key.
I made some enchiladas and some black beans and some corn and some rice.
I want a crab boil. Like, let me go ahead and just pour that shit out.
Can I
get that? Wow.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, you heard?
Oh shit, we back.
We back.
Oh, y'all been hearing us yapping in there?
They can't. We muted. How they
How
do
you
that?
said we muted?
I got it hooked up.
Oh,
Mike's picking it up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
He
Oh
got
shit, he
some-
said, yeah, we got.
He got some kind
How
of
long y'all
magic.
been hearing us?
He got
Hey,
some
oh,
yeah,
wait,
magic
we saw-
going on. I don't know what's happening.
we sure was talking to her. I'm glad I was saying that. Wow. And we dark as hell though.
It's a little.
Dwayne's hot mic. Yeah, maybe, but we wasn't fooling. You know, we was cool.
You think y'all definitely not muted. All right, take 3, y'all.
All right.
Technical File Podcast,
Mm-hmm.
episode 369.
69.
We're gonna hit that theme music one more time.
One more time.
One more time.
See, she got bars too.
And then we're gonna get to it. Welcome again
Hey,
to episode 369
welcome back.
of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. For those who didn't hear it the first time, I say it again. I do miss WTECK Radio 69.9 with 69 is fine.
Yes, sir.
I miss it, bro.
Alrighty.
We definitely got to run it back though.
Not joining us this week is the Eric J, only known as the Eric
Eric
J.
J.
He is in the comments though, so shout out to the international man here.
He's in
I'm
the cloud
Camille.
somewhere.
Nick Fury.
I am the point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The gentleman.
the everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as Mr. Ooh yeah. Shit.
See, he almost danced.
I know.
And you almost said it.
Exactly. We slip it up.
Everybody's getting used to the new dig still, you know.
Yeah, you know.
A little housekeeping before we get into the
Change the
main
upholstery
thing.
a little bit. You know, getting used to it.
Housekeeping.
Yeah, we ain't gonna hold y'all too long. We just want to make sure that y'all are locked in to all of our various social media platforms at Technical File, TECKNICALFOUL on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. On the YouTube side of things, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we go live every Tuesday to record the show. We appreciate it all. Did you have something to say? What are you? What?
What happened? This nigga.
Y'all, Eric. They gonna try to kill me this week. I can already feel it. I feel like I'm the parent left alone with the 2 kids.
Hey, man.
This man is whispering during business.
I was trying to get Ken attention. You said the bell, and I was trying to get him to get the
I sure ain't know what you're talking about. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
I sure was like, huh?
I'll behave.
Woo!
That's a good catch. He brought his hands today.
This bell, you know.
All right. We're gonna just move past the house.
Can't leave home without
us. No game that needs a name this week. We'll get that back next week when we have a full cast here. So
yes,
we ain't gonna hold it up no further. We're gonna get into our topics of the week.
Oh, shit.
Starting with the NFL. we had some major news hit the NFC North in Chicago.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got your same coach no more.
We finally did it, man. Finally got rid of that
He said,
motherfucker.
finally did it.
We opened the door. Hey, get him out of here. Man, okay. First of all, Thanksgiving, right?
Right.
It's supposed to be a joyous occasion where I'm sitting eating, had my plate, had some pie, was good. Watching the game, I'm like, oh, okay, we making a comeback back. We
Right.
might actually be able to win this game.
Right.
You forget we have a timeout, sir?
That was the wildest part.
Like
man.
what? Like do we like what are you doing? You worried about going to eat some turkey or some booty
He
or
was
something?
hungry, bro.
You're not worried about the damn game. First of all, I shouldn't be this stressed, fam, on fucking holiday, dog. Like, come on, Bears. Like, y'all gotta stall me out, fam. Like every week, like y'all just have my blood pressure up, fam. I'm in the house cussing, all types of stuff, fam. Like, oh, and then whole family just laughing, and y'all don't even like sports. So what the fuck? Half of them niggas, half the niggas in the house don't even watch sports, but they just happy that the goddamn Bears lost. See, that's what's problem. That's the problem with motherfuckers, all right? But no, I was pissed, fam.
So I've been thinking about this since y'all game, right? Everybody was pissed off at Eberflus for the mismanagement of the time at the end of the game.
He was saying
Not just
the fifth quarter.
Right. Not just the end of this game, but like he thought y'all was finna go to overtime, so he wanted to hold on to it, like just in case.
We'll get him in the fifth quarter.
But several games of time mismanagement.
This ain't the first time this happened.
Now, as I understand, Caleb is a rookie.
He is.
I truly do.
I'm not putting that on him.
How much can you not put on him? This is the first game he's been at the end of a game with timeouts. That he had timeouts, or he needs to spike the ball, or he needs to get down the field in the 2 minute warning.
No. Doing what he's told
That's
to do.
This is not the first time he's been in that situation to where he needed to either call a timeout or spike the ball or get his team to the line. 35 seconds and nothing in the fourth quarter with like
it's too many coaches on that sideline, fam, for you to just put it on my quarterback.
Even if you see your quarterback not calling the timeout, as
you
a coach,
call the
timeout.
Oh, as a quarterback spike it. I don't know what I'm doing. Spike
wasn't
it.
it third down?
Yeah, it was third down. We couldn't spike.
Either way, you was going for it on fourth too.
But if they
call the timeout,
no,
it would have been.
He is the head coach of the Chicago. Was the head coach of the Chicago Bears.
You got to call the timeout.
You have to call. You call the timeout.
You got to.
You don't put that on your rookie quarterback, fam.
No, because he knew. He said the play should have been ran with 18 seconds left on the clock. When he looked up at the clock,
17 seconds off the clock already,
and saw the play had not been ran. It was on Flus to call the timeout at that
exactly
point.
At the 8. They expected to run off 17 sequence.
That's what he said.
That's wild.
That's what Flus said. He said the play was supposed to be ran with at least 18 seconds left on the clock.
I'm glad his ass gone. I didn't even know that shit. That's
saying stuff
wild.
Like that. First of all,
17 seconds, bro. You know what I mean? You get 2 plays off.
Take accountability for your fuck up. Like if you would have just been like, hey, that's on me. Like this loss, hey, clock management, that's on me. I guarantee if you would have did that, you probably would have lasted to the end of the season, fam.
The last 4.
You probably would have lasted to the end of the season.
The last 4.
So we got you out of here, and I'm good.
Serial Sensei said they were writing the pink slip up.
They was.
In the press box. Here's the thing. What's wild with the whole Flus firing. Monday morning comes. He does his normal presser.
He did a whole presser.
And then the Bears fire him like an hour later. Like y'all knew what y'all was about to do.
They knew that after the game was over.
Y'all didn't have to have
They all met. They sent the text out. Get him out of here.
Y'all didn't have to do that.
Because he did everything they needed him to do for the day.
Again, that reflects poorly on the Chicago Bears as an organization as a whole.
I said this I said it like a week. I said weeks ago that we are run like a mom and pop joint.
You did say that.
I said that a few like it. Dude, we continuously make the same mistakes year after year. Draft a quarterback, fire a coach. Draft a quarterback, fire a coach, fire a OC. Like Jesus, but
you get ready to OC before the coach.
That's what I'm saying.
The third time y'all done fired the coach with the quarterback, yeah.
And then what we do in the offseason? We spend all this money, do all this, but don't touch the O-line. But we got our franchise quarterback here. The hell with him.
Don't not pick 1, 2, 3.
Like, it's very frustrating.
That's crazy.
Because I had high hopes going into this season, fam. And I don't care. Like somebody had to go. OC went, coach went, and it's cool. We started. I hope Thomas does a great job. Black man, shout out, man. Like our offense has been looking very good with him at the helm. I don't know. we are looking for a head coach.
Right.
Let's see what we can do with Thomas towards the end of the year and see if he could possibly get promoted. But I think I would prefer him to just focus on the offense, and then we bring in another head coach. I know I did. I've been workshopping different scenarios. Let me tell you this pissed me off. So people on Bears Twitter talking about we need to go call John Gruden.
Oh,
first of all, that'll be the first time that I ever disown my team. That will be the worst. That will be the worst call that we can make. John Gruden, fam, there's a reason why he's not in the NFL. There's a reason why he's on Barstool and not in the NFL.
TikTok videos, and it just be animal sound effects,
that little creepy shit.
I don't like it.
There's a reason why he's doing all that random shit and not out here coaching. If he was that great of a coach, he'll be in NFL or he'd be coaching in college or doing something.
Let me ask you this though.
Yes, ma'am.
It's what, five games left?
Yes, ma'am.
What are your expectations now for the Bears with Flus out the door? You got the OC out the door. What are your expectations now at this point in the season after losing, what's it been, 6 straight?
Yeah. And again, the losses that we've recently had, we could have won those games.
Yep.
So now let's get
at least tied them.
Yeah, let's just pick it all together. Keep doing what we're doing. I want to continue to see the offense get better week by week. And let's just try to get as many wins. If we can get like 2 more wins out the season, like I'll be happy. We need some wins. Like we need something because like right now the morale is shot and like everything is in disarray, fam. Like when you get rid of your coach and your OC in the middle of the season with 5 games left with a rookie quarterback, fam, like it's shit is fucked up in Chicago. So yeah, my thing is that I just want to come out. I want to no injuries. Let's just go. Yeah, let's just continue to build. Caleb has been looking really good. He's been progressing each week. Let's continue to do that, and and we'll figure out everything else afterwards. But we do have to. I've been workshopping, and I said that I like. What I tell you? I said I like
Cliff Kingsbury.
I like.
I don't know about
bringing
that
Cliff back after his debacle in Arizona.
Like I know he had
that wasn't really.
I know he coached Caleb in college.
That's what I'm saying.
But
yeah, just because he's familiar, that'll help Caleb. He's familiar.
I don't know if he's to be a head coach.
I don't know, bro.
So just an OC. You think he's more of an OC and not a head coach?
Yes.
I like Saleh too. I say Saleh as a defensive coordinator though.
I think that y'all need a coach.
Or Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson is the golden goose of all coaching hires as possible. He is this offseason. Everybody gonna want Ben Johnson. Like that's number 1 on the list. But
Big Ben,
y'all probably need a coach that's more offensive focused. So at least that can be consistent because you can lose a defensive coordinator. Like y'all need consistency on the offensive side of the ball. Y'all need somebody to be able to kind of dictate that for y'all. So.
Absolutely. I do want to say one thing. We have not been the same since we fired Lovie Smith.
That's a fact.
And that is dead ass fact.
It's the curse.
Because we did him dirty, fam.
Y'all did.
There's no reason why that man should have been fired.
He y'all win
it's like 10-6 when y'all fired.
Yes, fam. We fired that man literally for no reason. Y'all see what happened? You mess with a black man. All right? Black man got fired for no reason. No reason at all.
The franchise been cursed. Y'all got a black GM. Y'all got a black.
Exactly. No, I'm cool with it, but we finna text Lovey, hey, big head. I see you over there.
Is Lovie Smith still coaching?
He's in college.
And y'all have a really good defense right now too. Like
we do.
He would probably
what?
That defensive coordinator is good.
No,
y'all don't have to touch that.
Mm-hmm. But Lovie Smith he brought a different culture. To Chicago, like we felt like and we felt like an organization. Like we felt like we were like
y'all were doing the right
team,
thing,
and we were fit. Not saying like, but people like you play the Bears, you're like, damn, they defense stuff, fam. Like it ain't gonna be sweet out here. But now y'all see us. All right, chill out. But now y'all see us on the calendar now, and you like, damn, it's sweet over there.
I mean. I will say this for y'all though. Y'all hung with the Lions. The Lions didn't score like the last. They only scored like once in the second half. Like y'all comeback effort was impressive.
Y'all red zone defense is just
top notch.
Like dog.
And that's the frustrating part is that look, all this good that we do, but then it's all this extra shit.
Y'all can't even pull it out at the end.
Then pause. That's well, I don't want to pull out no more, but that's the problem, fam. It's like and that's the thing. Like that's what. It gives me that hope well, gives me that joy to see like, yo, like we not getting blew out.
Yeah.
Like we have all the pieces
Like,
there.
we right there.
Yeah, like we literally right here. So it's like, let's just figure out what we need to do, tighten it up a little bit, and let's get it together.
I mean, in y'all stretch of game, sorry, y'all got blown out by the Cardinals.
Mhm.
I think the Patriots blew y'all out too.
Yeah, that was an ugly one.
Then
too.
y'all lost with the Hail Mary to the Commanders. Y'all lost
Bullshit.
by the block field goal against
Trash.
the Packers. Y'all lost in
That's
overtime to the Vikings, and
Yep.
then y'all just
four.
lost by 3 with poor clock management.
That's
to the,
5 wins we should have had.
You know what I mean?
Like, no
they
bullshit.
were close.
Like,
in
no
5
bullshit.
of those games that they lost.
5 games that easily could have been W's for us. And just think about how differently everything would be.
Y'all
if
still
we would've
had
got them
Eberflus,
5.
though.
I would have been cool. We knew he was going to be gone by the end of the season anyway.
Yeah.
So we caught them 5 wins with him. We was like, okay, we winning, but you still out of here at the end of the year.
I forgot.
Okay, that's cool.
We got Duke, fam.
By
Like
who?
even cuz man, by like Hard Knocks. They made Matt look so fucking
Nah,
cool.
man, don't
fam.
blame Hard Knocks.
I was like, oh, he got the beard now. He out here swaggy.
What the fuck that's supposed to do with his play calling?
Hey man, the guy, man. Hey, fam. They put the aesthetic on him, fam. Made him look like he was something.
See, that's y'all problem. The aesthetic.
Hey, bro,
That's
he
what
looked
they
the
worried
part.
about.
That's what they worried about.
He looked the part, fam.
We
What
look
can I tell you?
good.
He looked the part.
On
fam.
paper, we look fine.
We do. We look great on paper.
I
fam.
hope the Packers look the part on Thursday. We saw y'all hang in there against the Lions, who are now 11-1. They have
That's
won
crazy.
10 straight games, despite all the injuries that have hit their defense.
Mhm.
Despite
They're
that,
a good team.
they are honestly probably the best team.
Yeah,
in
keep
the
escaping,
they are a
bro.
Like,
good team.
Good
fam.
teams find a way to
Yeah,
win.
they are really.
They
They're a
find a way to
well coached
win.
team too.
Yes, they are.
Like they don't make mistakes. Like
Mm-mm.
they are a good fucking team.
And all that energy and that effort.
Mm.
You got
So,
the
Like they
respect.
deserve it. If any team deserves, like man, how many years the Lions been garbage, man?
A
a lot of
Like y'all, the city
lot of
deserves
most
it.
of them.
Yeah, like I'm like, and again, like I'm happy. Like I'm happy for the city. And like y'all winning, like
Yeah.
y'all deserve it, fam. It's been a minute.
Like, we never really cared about the Lions.
Not
Like,
at all.
fuck the Bears to this day.
For real.
Right.
But we never really cared. Like, hey, damn, they was like they was like the lovable losers type shit. Like, damn, we feel bad for the Lions. Like, damn, y'all can't win shit. Y'all can't do nothing.
Yeah.
They would
And
have
now
a
that they
good player or
winning,
two.
It's like, I get it, y'all. Eventually, shit was gonna shake, and who knows how long y'all gonna be on top like this.
Yeah, so enjoy it. Enjoy it.
And we're not tripping about it, but fuck the Bears. One more time for the folks in the back. Fuck the Bears.
Hey man, relax. You don't know what's your point.
But no, my point is though, Thursday night football, it's a really big game. And again, NFC North, I saw an article earlier today that said that by the numbers, the NFC North has been the most dominant division since the merger in
Damn.
the NFL. Like there has not been a division as stacked as the NFC North is right now, with your Lions being 11-1, and then you got the Vikings at 10-2, and then the Packers at 9-3.
That's crazy.
Like it is a stacked division right now. And Thursday night football in Detroit,
Indeed.
it's going to be one of those situations where if the Packers can find a way to win, it's like a double win, because you knock the Lions down one in the standings, you get a dub in the process. What do you think the Packers need to do to get this dub over the Lions? And let me say this as you think of that answer, Tim. What I'm hoping, I've seen it. Oh, we lost the camera. What I have been seeing recently, though, in regards to like just the Packers and the Lions and everything like that, I forgot my point when the camera went out. It's like the camera took my point. The camera that took my point.
Well,
Go ahead.
If hopefully it comes back. I think it's gonna be a banger of a game. Like, it's gonna be one hell of a game. Game one, we were kind of like, so I was out of the continental United States. Game one was on, so all I can do was hear. Like when I got back, all I heard was, "Man, the Packers been trying all game, but man, this is a Lions game." I'm like, "Damn, what the fuck happened?" And close, the score was close, but from what I saw and what I've heard, the score really wasn't indicative of the game.
No, the first half, the Lions was having their way, and then the Packers mounted a comeback.
Second half team so far. So I don't see why it can't necessarily be a repeat or a retread of the game before. We're more of a second half team, and we seem like we're starting to hit our stride, not necessarily just in the game, but as the season as a whole. we're in the second half, and it looks like and it feels like we're getting better. We're getting a little bit more healthier. We're still waiting for Jair to come back. But it seems like we're at a point, kind of like last year, where we start hitting that stride where things starting to click, and things look like they're clicking, and things feel like they're clicking, and the games that they're winning is like, not to hold you, but it feels like we're supposed to win this anyways. Yeah. So the ones that we're pulling out is like, all right, cool. I feel like this game against the Lions is going to be another one of those where game one, all right, we know what to expect. And second half of that game, they was like, hey, no, we here. Because that's what it felt like. It felt like they was like, oh, okay, we can be here. Like first half, probably a little bit of intimidation, a little bit, hey, this is the first time we see them this season. They be blowing motherfuckers out by 30, 40 points. Like, I get it. Second half, they like, hey, no, we in there. Let's don't do this. So I don't think that game 2 is going to be the same. Okay, this is the first time we see them. Game 2 is going to be like, no, we was there last time. We're going to improve on the second half, and we're going to show them. I'm not saying that we're going to blow them out or anything like that, and we can still lose because the Lions are a really good team, but I feel like it's going to be a lot closer of a game, and I wouldn't be surprised if we did pull it out.
Listen, someone had pointed out what I was going to say. Someone had pointed out like the Bucks beat the Heat, and then the Packers beat the Dolphins. Here's hoping.
Stepping on Miami.
Here's hoping that the Bucks, who are currently running it up on the Detroit Pistons,
dog walking,
that this is a good sign before the Packers play against Detroit's professional football team, the Detroit Lions. So, got a couple comments that have come through. Dwayne said, "Run the ball and get Kraft the rock." Eric added that the Packers can't beat themselves. Don't drop balls. Don't commit stupid penalties. And that's exactly that. Like, that's what the Packers have to do. And I hope that they're healthy because this might be a situation where they have an opportunity offensively to take advantage of that defense that has quite a few injuries across it right now. And in addition to that, the Packers can't beat themselves. You can get away with that against lesser teams. But when the comp is real, you cannot give the other team an opportunity.
And we showed y'all what to do.
Yeah.
So, y'all can do it better than we can.
Josh Jacobs need to
just run, bro. Like
run.
Again, he bro just been running. And I feel like we probably go draft another lineman next. We always draft at least 2. Like what they're going to try to do is make sure that the trenches is improved to open up. Like now that they see what we got in Jacobs, they probably be like, hey, no, we need some bigger lanes for him.
What they need to draft is a cornerback. But that's a conversation for another day.
You said a corner?
A cornerback.
CB.
Badly. That's a conversation for
maybe the first 2.
I don't know what this draft is supposedly going to be strong in. I don't normally hop into draft outlooks until the season is over. But Tim, what did you want to talk about NFL-wise this week?
So there are a couple things in the playoff atmosphere that's
Here's what I found.
Oh, who's talking to me? What you find, my boy? No, I'm kidding. But no. So in the AFC, we had 2 teams lock up the playoff spots, which was the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, and 3 teams get eliminated, which is the Las Vegas Raiders, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and
the Raiders.
I said the Raiders.
Raiders,
Jaguars, and the Patriots. My question to you is, who do you think is next to clinch a playoff berth? Now, granted, 2 was in the AFC, but who do you think is next as far as the team, like record-wise, or just like the division-wise? Like you clinch a division, you clinch a playoff spot immediately as well. So, who do you think will be the next team, NFC or AFC? Doesn't matter.
Do you have the playoff scenarios and all that stuff, or you just want us to take a look at the standings and?
Well, I can give you a couple numbers. Okay, I'll give you a couple standings. So right now, the Vikings is, like you said, like the closest to clinching. Detroit 11-1, Vikings at 10-2, but you have the Packers there. Then you have the Eagles at 10-2 for their division. You have the Houston Texans at 8-5. Next closest is 6-7. Pittsburgh Steelers at 9-3. Next closest is 8-5 with Baltimore. Other than that, it's a landslide. 5 wins is in second place for the AFC East. 6 wins, second place for AFC South. So Yeah, so you got two teams at 8-4 in the AFC West.
I mean,
Shit.
I don't know if I can sit. We don't even know who's going to win it still at this point. Looking at like the NFC West, looking at the NFC South, NFC East, you can probably schedule in the Eagles there, but the Commanders are still mathematically alive in that prospect. So like it's hard for me to say who's going to be the next team to clinch, but we're getting closer to those clinching situations.
Yeah, I didn't realize the Texans were 8-5.
Yep.
So
like technically the Colts are still in the running for the division,
like big time.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't like Camille said, it's still a toss up.
Yeah, it's hard to.
It's definitely still a toss up.
It's hard to say at this moment.
Yeah, but can I say one more thing real quick?
Go ahead.
Shout out to Russell Wilson, fam.
God, shout out Russ.
Like that's my boy, fam. 414 yards, 3 touchdowns, fam.
Listen,
I love to see it. This man has been playing very well. What it is, it's the scheme though, because I've been watching their games, especially since he came back. They pick and choose. Like he doesn't have to consistently do what Russell Wilson does. They've been like picking their poison. They're like, okay, like necessarily like they don't do a whole bunch of like short passing because his deep ball is still one of the best, literally one of the best deep balls in the game. Him and Pickens, like that's a nasty combination. I didn't know Pickens was the dog like that.
Yeah, he just hasn't had a quarterback.
Yeah, like
he literally has not had a quarterback.
Like
George Pickens is cold.
Fam. Yeah, like he a dog. But yeah, shout out Eric, because man, I love to see it, man, because he was miserable in Denver. Like people was counting him out, talking about he was washed, talking about he was trash, like all of that. And I've been holding strong because he is one of my favorite quarterbacks. So I love to see it, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
And my shout out to Russ was just because he was my FanDuel quarterback this week, and him and Pickens were
cooking
excellent choices this week. Yeah, I appreciate it, Russ. Shout out to the Bengals defense. That ain't no defense.
Man,
I don't. It's not Joe fault. They putting up the numbers.
I'm saying the defense.
No, Joe is having a really good season. It definitely ain't Joe. Is just their defense just.
And to your point, real quick about bringing up the Steelers.
Yeah,
Hard Knocks in season starts tonight, and it's looking around the AFC North.
Oh, it starts tonight.
It starts tonight. That's
gonna be fun.
Tonight.
So is it going to hit all 14?
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
They already put the trailer out.
I did see Tomlin after the game. Was like, you better get this shit off me. He was mic'd up. He was mad as hell.
Eric said death, taxes, and Mike Tomlin avoiding a losing season.
Damn, they're only guarantees.
18 years undefeated.
And then one more thing. Why are people not respecting Tomlin? Like, he is not an amazing fucking coach.
I don't know.
Like, there's no way that you can have winning seasons that back-to-back consecutively, fam, and you talking about he's not a good coach? He's overrated? The fuck are y'all talking about? And I don't even want to bring race in it, but if he was a white man, y'all would be on this man dick.
Probably.
Like, that really pisses me off, fam.
Yes, wow.
Like, he don't know how to lose. He don't know what a losing season is.
Ain't never seen it.
And y'all don't want to put some respect on that man's name, fam.
Ain't never seen it. Put some
respect on his
Mike
name.
Tomlin's
But that's the organization, though. Like, how blessed have they been with coaching, fam?
I mean, from top to, but it starts at the top, bro. Like, you got to make sure that you have structure there, and it trickles down, and then you put somebody in place. You keep putting people in place who's going to go with the process, the procedure, and the culture that you're looking for. And if you do that, you can start building a winning culture.
Yeah.
The shit's crazy.
The only thing that they've been missing since Big Ben was gone was a quarterback.
Yeah. Yep, we were talking about that.
And you see, as soon as they get a quarterback that can actually do something, look what happens.
And he still found ways for those teams to win, even when they were struggling through their quarterback situation.
Exactly.
But
their running game is getting better, too.
Yeah. On to real quick, Eric said better run Steelers with coaches or Packers with QBs.
Yeah,
because
that's
like neck and neck, fam. But I'm gonna have to say Steelers though,
because before Tomlin it was
Bill.
Yeah, it was Bill.
And he go like
Callahan.
That's what I'm saying. You got
Coach
two go.
Callahan.
And then what? Before him, it was
That's what I'm like. I can't remember who was.
It was someone.
I feel like it's Dick. What's the name?
Everybody just got quiet real quick.
Right, yeah. Per usual.
That's where the drum come in. But
no, before listen.
they,
First of all,
they only had like 3 or 4 coaches.
the last coach
They had
before that was Chuck Noll.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah,
Was Chuck Noll before this?
so they only had like 3, 4 coaches.
And that
then.
goes back to '69.
That's what I'm saying.
They had 3
God
coaches
damn.
since 1969.
Nuts, fam. That is nuts.
That's crazy.
That is
The
nuts.
Steelers won that.
Exactly.
The
Hands
Steelers
down.
won that.
Wow. That's
Their
an
Steelers
organization
won that.
right there, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an organization.
That's Chuck Noll coached from 1969 to 1991.
God
Damn.
He really
22
damn.
years.
He coached
Tomlin 4 off, right?
342 games.
Tomlin 4 years
Damn.
off?
Tomlin started in 2007. He's coached 275 games.
That's 17 years.
That's
18.
great. 18 seasons. Yeah, that's man. Damn.
He don't look like he ready to leave.
No,
Not
Yeah.
at all. But I think when he got hired, he was one of the youngest coaches to get hired at the time, wasn't
at
he?
the time.
At the time, yeah.
And now it's been that man started coaching when I was graduating from high school.
That's crazy. Been winning.
Winning ever since.
Winning, fam.
All right.
not
Put some
care.
respect on his name, fam. Y'all have to stop that.
Let's do some NBA conversations. Where shall we start? I think I'm going to start here. How good are the Orlando Magic? Orlando Magic. When Paolo Banchero got hurt, I was like, nah, y'all.
Not
Yeah.
Paulo.
Not Paolo. He had just dropped a 50 ball. It was looking really like his
Yeah,
game
he got
was
hurt,
taking
what,
the next
the next
step.
game after that, right?
Quickly thereafter.
Yeah.
And then the Magic kind of stumbled for a little bit there without Paolo.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fran said, actually, I'm him as well.
Speaking of Orlando.
God.
Well, listen, Bucks winning don't really matter what Orlando got going on for cup play. They're going to be the wild card team anyways. But the Magic have won, I believe it is now, 12 of their last 13 games.
Damn. Oh, they balling.
12 of their last 13. They are currently third in the East at 15-7.
Okay.
3 games behind the Celtics, 3.5 behind the Cavaliers.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think that the Magic are actually the third best team in the East?
Right now, at this moment,
I think they're 4.
Who do you think is better than the Magic?
Us.
so
Bucks, 3.
Celtics,
I-
Cavs.
I give the Bucks. I give Boston, Cavs, Bucks,
Yeah. So forth.
Orlando, Knicks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I
yeah,
feel.
They're strong for
Would you put them over the Bucks?
Orlando?
Yeah.
No, because I wouldn't put. Well, right
I'm
now,
gonna be
yeah,
honest
right
with
now I would.
I wouldn't be mad
Yeah.
if someone said the
Yeah, right
Magic
now I
are better
would.
than the Bucks
They
right
are
now.
at this moment.
Like you can make an argument.
You can make an argument.
Truly.
Mhm. And like I was telling them earlier, is that I haven't been like locked in with the Bucks like that during the season, but I just randomly took a look at Giannis' stats and was like, I really was shocked. Like I looked and it was like he MVP status right now.
Yep.
But literally no one is talking about it.
They just want to talk about Giannis when they can throw some trade.
Yeah, and I was like, that's crazy. Now I see how y'all feel.
Thank you.
I see how y'all
We
feel.
not crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all not.
they really be.
Yeah.
They don't say shit. Oh, Giannis, he coughed. Oh shit, he leaving Milwaukee. It's too cold up there. It's too cold. He said he's sick all the time. Shit, he gotta go.
He's sick of
He gotta go.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I love seeing them in Lakers jerseys when they be photoshopping them.
Eric's, I bet you do. Eric said that he would go Boston, Cleveland, Milwaukee, New York, Orlando, but 3 through 5 in the East is neck and neck, and
Yeah,
I would
for
agree
sure.
with that. Listen,
Yeah.
the Orlando Magic defense,
Mhm.
we knew it was good last year.
Mm-hmm.
They have locked into a whole different level.
And KCP helps.
Oh my goodness. It's the 3-point shot. The shooting is still the thing with the Magic where you're like, if y'all got a night when y'all are knocking them down, everything looks really, really good. But to see the jump that Franz has taken as well while Paolo is out,
Yeah.
like they legit might have 2 stars in Orlando
That's
with
dope.
Paolo and with Franz there.
Love to
And I
see
like
it.
friends before Paolo got there. I'm like, they might have something here with friends. Like
Mhm.
When Mo was the no,
Mo Wagner.
but
He can stay over there.
Franz is the one.
Oh,
Franz was
no.
Franz has been hooping,
Mhm.
and seeing how he can.
Someone
he
give me an
has taken
AJ Green jersey. I need it now.
over. Ah,
Damn.
I need the AJ Green jersey now.
boy, he be sweating his hair out. My man's be out here sweating.
That man be hooping. But no, Giannis, as I look down, I saw he's still perfect from the field. And he's been knocking these mid-rangers down.
He's definitely been pulling.
So to your point, real quick about the MVP, then we can move on. Last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average at least 30 points a game while shooting at least 60% from the field. It had never been done in NBA history.
Wow.
And now this man is averaging like 32 points. No way.
Oh,
I was about to say, this man is on the different
level.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Hold on, let him cook.
This season, Giannis is averaging 32 points while still shooting over 60% from the field.
Crazy.
And as you can see from watching
crazy.
him play the game, it might not be many threes, but he is expanding his game with the mid-rangers. You're seeing him do some more mid-post looks where he's doing a little Dirk one-legged fadeaway. You're seeing the touch around the rim. Like, Giannis has been hooping offensively. He's been dishing to his teammates. He's been setting them up. And he's been playing some defense, especially over the last few weeks. Like, it has been an improved defense from Giannis. He is really playing at an MVP level. And I'm going to make sure that every time there's a microphone in front of me being recorded talking about sports, I'm going to make sure I say that Giannis is playing at an MVP level so that we can continue the conversation as we go further. Because to be real, it's the beginning of December. We ain't talking about no MVPs for real yet.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm gonna be saying MVP level
Yes.
up until All-Star break when we can really start diving into the conversations. But put some respect on the name of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I really was shocked. I was like, fam, I ain't heard nobody to say shit about Giannis.
No.
I'm locked in. They talk about Lakers more than anything. That's why I'm locked in, because y'all talk about us. But it's like, I don't know.
It's crazy.
That puts respect on his name too,
for sure.
Even First Take, I was listening to it today, and the Packers segment at the end of the first hour was like 2 minutes.
That's cool.
They put it in the script. Oh, talk about how the Packers are contenders, and I'm like, it's like a minute, maybe 45 seconds. I was like,
Cowboys in the A block though, and they lose.
Right, it's cool.
Smoke.
They lose.
Smoke.
It is what it is. Eric added that.
Y'all took the first like 45 minutes.
That normally do. Eric added that run and dunk man got a bag now. Indeed, he does. And to the point though about how the Lakers took the first 45 minutes, there's a reason why.
Yeah.
Because y'all are now with 12-9. Y'all had a little win streak in there. You had a losing streak, and now y'all are just looking terrible.
It's like a free fall.
The numbers show that y'all have been better with LeBron on the bench.
Yeah.
What is going on with the Lakers?
Y'all know I watch every night. I watched every game. I'm gonna start with last night. Last night we had 21 turnovers against the Trailblazers. I mean, not Timberwolves. Against Timberwolves.
They got a good defense now.
No,
it hasn't been good this year though. That's the thing.
No, but if you watch that game, it was just like everybody was gassed. Like everybody, like they was super low energy. LeBron had 6 turnovers by himself.
Damn.
I don't want to say this, but it has to be said, and I'm not gonna jump out the window or nothing.
That sound like you are.
But LeBron has been looking his age.
Yeah.
And I'm not. Remember, Father Time is undefeated. If anybody can break it, if anybody can turn it around, LeBron can. But one thing, and I can't just put that on LeBron because he is a 40-year-old man, and the entire offense or our entire team should not be focused around him. We were doing a great job having AD be number 1 and LeBron be number 2. We had a great Batman and Robin going on. LeBron is playing too many damn minutes. LeBron plays 35 plus minutes a night. That is too many fucking minutes, fam. On a back-to-back, fam. Like, we had a back-to... That's why they looked like that against Minnesota last night.
Y'all were competitive for one quarter. That first quarter, it was looking like, it's supposed to be a game.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden, like, we hit a wall. And it's just like, nothing is in sync right now. And I don't know what it is. It's because the thing with the Lakers and, like, being a Laker fan and, like, everything evolving the Lakers, that everything is always huge and publicized. So we started getting these quick wins, right?
Yep.
And then what we want to do, crown JJ off top, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Talk about, Darvin Ham could never.
That's a
right?
fact.
But if we put it stats side by side, they have the identical record with the same amount of games played, right?
Yeah.
I was a big advocate saying that Darvin Ham did get the short end of the stick.
You were.
And he definitely did get done bogus. I'm not saying that I don't believe in JJ. Somehow we'll figure it out, but we have to learn how to pump the brakes. Like, we definitely love to jump out the window way too soon.
That's fair.
And then now all of a sudden the bottom done dropped out of our offense. Now we looking at JJ like, okay, what the fuck we finna do? So I do have confidence that things will turn around, but we have to do better with management. LeBron is 40 years old. Like 35 plus minutes a game, that's not gonna cut it.
No, it's too many.
Like that is way too many. And then what if we're trying to be a contender and push towards the playoffs, and we're gonna burn LeBron out before we even get there? Like, no, fam. Like that's not a formula for us to win.
How many minutes per night do you think he should play then?
I'm 25.
I would say like
25,
no
30?
more than like 30.
Definitely no more than 30.
Like 30
25,
is
30.
probably around the ideal number. I would
Especially if he's number 2. He's not number 1. If you give LeBron 25 minutes a game, he can turn it on for at least 15, 20 of that.
LeBron is also over there telling you he can go.
Of course he's LeBron James.
But you can look at how he's playing and see he can't.
He respects JJ, right? Y'all have a level of respect. JJ be like, hey, you got to sit this out, big fella. Like, go ahead, have a seat.
He ain't made a 3 in like 4 games. He barely got the 10 points last night against
his
the Wolves.
offense. I have never. And LeBron, how long he been in the league?
Since 03.
I have never seen him shoot as poorly as he's been shooting. He's shooting like he's playing. He looks his age right now, and it is jarring to see.
Yeah.
And I hate to see it, but I know it's gonna turn around. I know it's just a little stumbling block that we're going through right now. I hope. I'm speaking into existence. That I'm manifestation. But, I know it's just we gonna turn it around. AD.
That's the piece. That's the piece, because when y'all were looking really good early in the year,
AD was the key.
Engine. AD was the engine, and
He
LeBron got to be able to play the Robin role.
But then we can't burn AD out either.
AD can't score. He had 12 points against the Wolves.
But see,
he can't do that.
AD not built like that either. Like for the past few games, and that's the thing. So now we need him to bring the dog out. So AD needs to go ahead and tap into something else, and we need to get AD. You have to be number 1, fam. You the future. You are the future of this franchise. LeBron ain't gonna be playing all day, fam. He ain't gonna be playing this damn near.
It might be the last one.
This might be his last year, fam. And then we putting the crown on you. So.
And he been trying to give it to AD, like here go the crown.
But AD, he get the noodle legs sometimes, and he just like I don't be understanding it. And again, stay healthy, keep doing what you're doing. Like we in a slump right now, but Hey, D-Lo was balling.
He was the only one. But here's the thing.
This how you know it's some bullshit.
When D-Lo
is the one, is the most consistent during this time that we've been losing, that he's been putting up good numbers.
The Lakers, it's a team that's top heavy, right? So you need a lot from AD, you need a lot from LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
So far this season, a lot of the supplementary pieces around those two players haven't been good enough either.
No, not at all.
You mentioned the turnovers. It's been a problem for them this season. Defense has been a problem for the Lakers, point of attack defense in particular. Mm-hmm. And they've been searching for ways, and they can't seem to find them. And if it's going to be a situation where the Lakers aren't getting enough offensively from AD and LeBron, it's going to be really, really difficult for them to win games when they can't lean on that defense either.
Mm-hmm. Last night was the 4th time this season that we have lost a game by 20 points or more.
Woo!
The 4th time this season.
Rookie still put up numbers?
Connect?
Yeah. He's still doing this thing.
Is he starting still?
He didn't. Did he start last? I don't remember.
He started last night.
He started last night, but he hasn't been starting.
Yeah, he was out the starting lineup.
Yeah, but he started last night, though.
JJ's trying to find something. And I see Eric in the comment as well just added, Wash King, ?
Who?
LeBron.
No, fam.
But then listen, Father Time is undefeated. LeBron been running from that man for a long time.
We can't put Wash and LeBron in the same sentence.
So when you said it earlier, I was going to interject a little bit, and you was like, LeBron has defeated Father Time. And I'm like,
so far.
Yeah. But I did it. But remember, and I said
one day it's going to be Kent.
Father Time is always undefeated, fam, but he been whooping his ass for a minute, fam. He been whooping his ass for the past few years.
Because earlier in the season last year, wasn't he shooting like pretty bad from 3, and then he kind of picked it up?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't this bad. Like I'm talking about, LeBron is ice cold.
He is 0 of 19 of his last on threes,
bro. Ice cold.
It's been over
fam.
Games now.
Bro, the step back look down ain't even working, fam.
Damn,
and that's his shit. Exactly.
Airball.
That shit ain't
airball.
No bullshit.
Not that one, bro.
No
that's
bullshit,
his shit.
Fam.
That's his shit. Like he got to stare at the floor for a second,
Man.
and then he gonna knock that bitch down.
It ain't been working.
Talking about my man's don't got a bag. Yes, he do.
It ain't been working. Eric also said no shade to AD, but Giannis is doing what he did for the first week for like the last month. AD was the clear-cut MVP, and it's crickets for Giannis, which is also
facts.
true.
Yeah, like
True,
I seen the fact. I seen the stats. That's crazy.
I seen the stats. But no, yeah, the Lakers gotta keep an eye on what's going on with the Lakers right now because.
But again, it's still early. We got time to turn it around. But we got to do it now.
We're a quarter of the way through.
But we don't have time to mess around right now. So whatever needs to happen right now.
Let me see where y'all are.
JJ, man, we trust you. They trying to crown you as
Pat Riley Jr.
Next Pat Riley. You figure some shit out, fam.
Pat Riley it up.
Do
Also,
something.
real quick before we move on to Tim's point, coaching is aging JJ quickly. That man,
look old.
Have you seen him recently?
I have not.
He's graying.
I almost said something crazy.
He is graying already.
LA Lights is bright as fuck, boy.
We know how they age though. Anyway.
But he played.
They age like milk. Anyway.
And he's aging like that. Coaching is a different level of stress.
Yes,
they age like bananas though. So
because you can't control what happens. Like you can't.
How old is JJ? JJ only like, he 40? Okay.
He's like 6 months younger than LeBron.
Oh, he looking enough.
That's really the stress factor with coaching.
Yeah.
Because you put in this time, you put this work in, you go into these practices, you've curated practices,
you staying up,
curated
watching all
training.
the film.
And you know how he is. Like he is a basketball
you scouted,
like connoisseur. Like
you sat 1-on-1 with these players. Hey, this is what you looking at. Hey, this is what's going on tonight.
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna use you like this. Hey, we're gonna game plan. We're gonna make you this focal point, and you lose by 20,
and it don't work.
You can't go out there and chuck that 3.
That's frustrating.
I'll tell you one
It's
thing.
stressful.
That's what he needs to do, doing shooting drills with LeBron. Here, nigga, shoot like this. He's bullshit. You bullshit. This how you
That's what worked for me. It's worked for me.
That's how I got this job, goddammit.
But no, keep an eye on the Lakers, y'all.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't feel like we need to be in panic mode. If this goes on for another few games, though, we might be pulling the panic button, fam. But
so y'all got some easy games coming up that should help. You got the Heat, the Hawks, the Blazers, the Kings, the Pistons, the Warriors, the Kings. Then the Cat. Never mind. Maybe I says that's how y'all end the year.
We got some out of there though.
Heat, Hawks, Blazers, Kings, Pistons, Warriors, Kings, Cavs. So you see the Kings 3 times.
I'm scared of the Kings though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They
gonna
run the shit out of us.
They got y'all. They
gonna run us. That's what I'm saying. They gonna run us out the gym.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep an eye on.
Yeah.
But also we had the very first Defensive Players of the Month awarded by the NBA.
Got that.
Yeah. So. One, it was a surprise to me. I don't know how I missed that we were getting Defensive Player of the Month this year.
Yeah, I missed that memo myself.
So when I seen it, I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." Okay, okay. So Victor Wembanyama won the first Defensive Player of the Month this past month for the West. He averaged 3.6 blocks per game and 1.3 steals per game.
That's crazy. 3.
So that's like what 5
for October and November. 3.6 blocks per game.
That's crazy.
And 1.3.
So that means he had hella games with like 5-6 blocks.
Yes.
That's crazy.
He had I think he had another 5x5 this year.
Oh yeah, I know he had one already.
I didn't know he had one this year.
Yeah, he did. He had one this year already.
It was like the second day, like the second or third game of the season.
Yeah, he had one this year already.
Dyson Daniels of the East, the Hawks, won the East Defensive Player of the Month.
What's that, steals?
For October and November, he averaged 3 steals per game and 6.7 deflections per game.
Oh shit, he out here.
Dyson Daniels alone has made that DeJounte Murray trade worth it for the Hawks.
Oh,
like
he stepped up.
Yes, and he's even been getting them some buckets offensively too.
I liked him when he was on the Pelicans, though. I'm like, okay, I see what y'all see in him.
It was just the log jam. Like, it was just too many bodies in front of him, too, to get consistent playing time because we know, like, they had Herb Jones, they got Trey Murphy, they had B.I. Like, they just had a lot of bodies in front of him, but he has found a role for the Hawks for sure.
Yeah, he's been... So I thought it was, one, like I said, it was a surprise to me. I was like, oh, that's dope. But how do y'all feel about the NBA adding more awards? And I kind of, when I ask that, I'm asking that in the frame of they've added the NBA Cup, They've added
I'm cool with
these
it all.
awards and
I
stuff
am
like
too.
that. Kind of like WWE adding championships and stuff like that. Like, how do you feel about the addition of more accolades and more tournaments, or so to speak, like just kind of more interaction with the league?
Yeah.
I'm here for it all. Like
Absolutely.
defensive player of the month, I feel like that probably should have been a thing.
It should have been.
Like that feels like it should have been an award. That
I still don't know how they like measure it though.
I mean, you got a few different defensive metrics. You can look at your on off when you're on the court. You can look at steals. You can look at blocks. You can look at deflections. You can look at
Defensive wins per game.
You can look at shooting percentage when that player is holding some. But like, there's a lot of different ways to try to quantify defense now statistically. But yeah, I love it. I've been on record already saying I love the NBA Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a fantastic thing to have in the middle of the year. It looks like the Bucks about to walk away easily with a
Run
win
away.
in Group B as well in NBA Cup. I'm here for all of it. I like the NBA trying. Oh my God, Brooke.
Come on, bro.
He heard y'all talking about the defense player of the month. Let me get up in
Let me
here.
He definitely was trying to
Get up in here.
Brooke definitely should have been in consideration.
I'm sure he was
probably
in
was,
consideration,
yeah. He
but like
definitely
I have
was.
no qualms about Dyson Daniels being the guy who got it because he has
Damn.
been doing his thing
Dang.
for sure. All right, let's talk Survivor Series.
Bam, bam,
That took
bam.
place this weekend, an early start for Survivor Series, a 5 p.m. Central Time
I
start.
enjoyed the early start. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
think it was done by 8:30. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
That
Boy,
was
I
cool.
still didn't make it.
I had grabbed me some
Tim was
heat
still asleep. Tim was
before it
asleep by
started.
7:45.
Oh, nigga.
Sitting on the floor, like
Sitting up.
sitting up at that, back against a table.
That's the old man shit right
Not
there.
even a comfortable way to sit. Back against
Shit, I
a
was
coffee
comfortable.
table. That man's had his head down.
Oh, I
He
know
was
what he.
not.
I know
out.
what he was.
Not even.
I was just asleep.
He was asleep.
Oh man.
It literally was like the old man.
Hey, you
shit,
you
bro.
had
I
your
was
hands
asleep.
crossed. You had your arms
I
crossed.
think I had my hands in my lap.
Oh,
He had his hands folded.
Hey,
Like I was praying. Out of there, bro.
That's
I could hear it in the background. I heard it in my dreams.
I heard
You know how you be daydreaming and you can still hear shit?
This nigga thought he was in the Max. You shit woke up.
I was in the stadium. I was
Oh,
watching
shit.
that motherfucker somewhere.
What was the best match of the card?
Shit, the men's
Man's
war
war
games,
games
man.
Facts.
match. For sure.
I won't say
Worthy
by
main event.
landslide though, because I like the women's too,
The women's
Didn't do it
War
for me.
Games match has been getting a lot of criticism.
because of how many pauses and how
It
many.
was slow. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
took
was
them
really
like
slow.
5 minutes each to get in the ring because
Right.
everybody brought stuff in and
The
things of that
pacing
nature.
was slow.
Yeah, it was very slow.
Is that Smitty in the game? It sure is our rookie in the game. Tyler Smith getting some fourth
That's
quarter
funny.
minutes. Smitty.
But yeah, like it was. I feel like the man's. They had all the spots that you expected to have. Bronson, I was waiting for the tsunami off the top of the cage,
and it came.
and then when it finally came, he broke both his ankles.
Yes.
Did he?
Yes, but the nigga jumped off. He jumped off and broke both his ankles.
I
man.
didn't
And
know
then-
he broke his.
And then
Yeah.
Jimmy broke his toe.
Yeah, but Jimmy broke his toe.
I knew Jimmy broke his. I didn't know
Yeah.
he broke his.
He broke both ankles, fam.
That's
But no, if you go back and look,
wild.
You can
His-
see.
you can see when it happened because his body came through the table, but both his feet hit the mat like this. No, he a big dude, fam.
So he is
He
huge.
like 400 pounds probably.
Damn near.
Dog, that was a
I
lot.
didn't know.
fam.
Hey,
Yeah.
prayers for thick boy, dog. That's.
man.
I didn't know that, dog.
But no, it was enjoyable. I only have one gripe: the ending. Right?
Okay.
I feel like it would have been better. Like I get you got all the baby faces hitting their finishers on Solo because he's the tribal chief or whatever.
Mhm.
I get that, but it would have been more effective if they would have. It's one small thing. Let him fall on the ground, pick him up,
Oh.
and then do it instead of him like groggy.
Wobbling.
Nigga, no. Literally drag his ass up and y'all hit your finish
Y'all didn't-
because it's supposed to be violent. It's supposed to be like devastating. So I think that would have been a little bit better. And then one thing too is that I think this match needed CM Punk, and I didn't think that at first until afterwards. And I was like, they needed CM. And I was thinking, what if somebody else? Seth would have done.
It wouldn't have
serviceable.
made sense to
But
me
I think
for it to be Seth.
and I think
Really? Why not?
because him and Roman have unsettled stuff still.
Yeah.
It never made sense to me.
Yeah,
when
to
they were
put him in it.
Seth.
yeah, but they didn't. They needed CM Punk.
They hate each other too much.
Mm.
Like CM Punk, at least it's like we ain't cool, but we have a common thread with Paul Heyman that brings us together.
Yeah,
With Seth, it was just kind of like if they would have had Seth in there because Bronson was on the other side, I would have been mad. Like this doesn't make sense to me. They hate each other too much.
no, you're right.
They hate each other too much. That was my favorite match of the night too. The
Yeah,
men's
for
war
sure.
games. Eric said that the IC title match was also good. I would agree with that. And I want to say too, as soon as I saw Shinsuke Nakamura's entrance, I said, "Oh
yeah, he winning, dude." I was watching. I was like, "They fucking snap!"
I said, "Oh,
and they remixed the theme music.
It sounds so good."
Yeah, I was like, "Oh yeah, he winning tonight."
I love it. The samurai theme and everything like that.
And that match wasn't. I ain't gonna say it wasn't like the best match or anything like that.
It was
but
fine.
It made sense. We love the Chase LA Knight.
Yeah.
So now that he's chasing again, that'll make people like get drawn to. Again, LA Knight he hit a ceiling, fam. Like you can't be more over than what he was.
Yeah.
So now he lost to Shinsuke.
Mm-hmm.
Like
ain't no shame in that.
Definitely not no shame in that. So now you on the chase again, fam, and people go fall in love with you all over again.
That's what I was saying last week. Like LA Knight, like the peak of his over was him chasing.
Yeah. That's how it is for most baby faces.
True. And shit, Cody.
I was gonna say some say the same thing about Cody, that he has not been interesting.
No, let him chase again. We like get that off.
I'm just saying that.
No, I've been saying I'm ready for heel Cody. Heel Cody would be fire.
It's gonna feed the streets when they finally get
heel Cody is fire. I was talking to the bear about it. I was like, I'm ready. Have y'all never seen heel Cody?
I've seen bits and pieces.
I mean, when he was younger in WWE, like dashing Cody and all that stuff.
Yes, that's true.
AEW
Which was actually really funny when he had the mask and he was like, "I'm hideous, don't look at me."
My man's came a long way, man.
He has.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, the men's war game was great. Eric said that including Punk is already creating storyline repercussions. It was the right call. Agree on that front as well. Mm-hmm. What was the biggest surprise?
None
for y'all in the card.
I don't think there was.
Really wasn't nothing.
That was my biggest surprise, was that it wasn't no surprises. Like, I felt like something was going to happen. Maybe it's because how the last Survivor Series ended with the Punk return. I was like, they're going to do something big. Maybe the Rock's going to come out.
Survivor Series is a big four. Usually they have something.
I thought it was going to be something. So when it was nothing, I was like, well, that kind of surprised me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, even the outcomes. Like, I wasn't shocked about any of the outcomes or anything like that. Like,
yeah, I also felt bad about my women's prediction match for that match. Because I had Team Living them winning, but when they came out, it was like, Bailey's never won a War Games match. I said, crap. Statistics.
Yeah, like it's over.
When I heard the stat to start the show, I said, nah.
And then what, EO, she never lost, right?
She's lost, but she's been in every single War Games.
Single one, okay.
She's a War Games vet.
And I love her. I love her spot with the can.
Love the can.
Flying trash all over again.
And she flipped this year.
Yeah.
Like,
she did it perfect too.
And Tiffy hit the Swanton.
Tiffy Swanton was
gorgeous. Again, there were so many good matches in the women's War Games match where I can't be like it was trash. Like,
yeah, no, it definitely wasn't trash.
Nia Jax made me laugh though, because one of the critiques against her in her first run with the company was that she was too stiff and she was hurting people and she was unsafe and blah blah blah. And then you see her in this match and she's pulling chair shots. She is trying her hardest not to hurt nobody.
She was tapping.
She came in with the hat.
Said,
they say the Hulk Hogan chair shots when he was in WCW, bro. He was walking around just.
It was one when Naomi kind of went down, and
you hear them selling it.
She was like, "Bitch, no!" Nia said that to her, like, "No, I'm not about to hit you in the head," and then like try to hit her in the shoulder. I was like, "Y'all is cracking me up."
But that's where the critiques come in too, because it was weird spots like that where you like.
You could hear Bailey calling the match at certain points.
Yeah, she definitely was. Yeah,
elbow. All right, now catch the belt.
Hey, hit me, not you.
But once you got the War Games officially going with all five in the ring, again, I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
What do y'all? Oh, go ahead.
There was a point in both matches, the men's and the women's matches, where the heels were like completely dominant.
Yeah,
which I thought was actually pretty dope, especially in the men's match. When Jacob was supposed to eat that motherfucking toolbox.
He was like, hell no.
Cleared that motherfucker out.
Hey, but he be selling the shit out of fake injuries, though. I thought he was hurt.
Someone pointed out whenever he botches a move, he sells an injury.
Yeah. But he cold with it. I
believed him too.
Yeah, I was like, damn, he fucked his knee up.
Him and Bianca Belair, when Bianca Belair be selling, I'm always like, is she really hurt?
Oh yeah, she be selling like
she be making
yelping and shit.
I'd be concerned.
She be
for Bianca.
squirming
so low. I love you. That dog. He is a fucking beast. Man.
Yes, he is.
Like that.
Yes, he is. Like, I love me some Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, he the one.
He
definitely the one.
I found it early. I said something about that dude right there.
He's a fucking beast.
What do y'all rank Survivor Series? Scale of 1 through 10.
8.
I give it an 8.
That feels right to me too.
Mm.
A real
Like, it was cool.
After it was over, I was
It was
satisfied.
good. It was better than the randoms in between, but at the moment, I think it's the worst of the big 4 that I've seen this year.
Hmm.
Let me see. Of the big
No,
4?
I
Yeah,
think that's
right.
fair.
That's
I think
right.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
That's right.
'Cause there wasn't really nothing else to it. Maybe in that, and maybe that's what the expectation was, because the
Yeah, we was
Survivor
expecting
Series,
something.
just one of the big 4 is always.
Yeah, and we was expecting like a surprise to it.
Last year was CM Punk returning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause
or
I
they
mean,
have
yeah.
like a big
That's
heel
crazy. It's
turn
been a year
or
already.
something like that. Like, there really wasn't anything like that
No,
this
yeah,
year.
I feel you on that.
Mhm.
And the big 4, WrestleMania, I think, has been the best show. No. SummerSlam was the best show.
SummerSlam was
I had
fire.
to double check my list. SummerSlam was my favorite
SummerSlam
show of
was
the year.
fire, though.
Then WrestleMania,
Mhm.
and those were cleared above.
Yeah,
And then I had the Rumble. So yeah, I would put Survivor Series after.
but I
The
was
Rumble.
I was satisfied. Like I sat, kids was watching it with me, watched it. I was like, after it was over, I was satisfied.
Eric said he
I
gave
wasn't
it a
mad about
7.
it.
Predictable, anticlimactic, but he
Mhm.
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I think that's fair. Some other WWE thoughts before we wrap up and get out of here. I just want to say, y'all,
Mhm.
New Day,
Yo,
the New Day.
that was hard.
Yeah, that was.
Big E came out. They just
That was
said,
hard
"Where
to
have
watch.
you been?
Oh, hey, my boy, don't come out here now.
You want to come out? Nah, we're not trying to hear nothing
Yeah.
that you got to say."
That was hard to watch. I ain't gonna lie.
As tough as it was saying, like, they really wasn't.
They weren't wrong.
Were. It just hurt to hear it.
The way they
It do.
said it, the delivery.
Yeah,
The
it
delivery.
definitely delivery.
Well, you don't bring up Edge and Randy Orton and Kurt Angle and Stone Cold. Like, what the fuck you talk? Hold on, bro.
Because again, they had a point.
You ain't
he
even
didn't
have surgery. I'm like, shit.
He didn't have to come
Like,
wrestle. He
shit.
could have been around though.
He could have. That's everybody thought he was gonna be the manager.
Right.
Well, we don't know if he could have or not.
He came back on Monday talking about something. I'm here to be
I'm the manager now. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I was like, what?
Kofi and Xavier been beefing for months now.
Yeah, now you
Yeah.
coming in now.
If Big E came in and said, "I'm gonna be your manager," they looked at each other like
hey,
Excuse
manager
me?
who? Where you been?
he done brought them together out of hate for him.
Yeah, they brought his new girl into it, and she been going
Did
ham
you see
on
the social media?
She been going ham.
Has she?
fam.
She tweeted
Yes.
out like, "I guess I ain't got to cook this vegan thing for I think
She
it's
been
Xavier
cooking.
or cook something for Xavier's bland childish taste buds."
Yeah.
And then
She was talking about Kofi had a bird chest.
Xavier responded to her cooking one and was like, "Well, at least I ain't got to eat that bland food then."
Ooh,
Damn.
And then she was like, she's like, "Bland? She wouldn't know about Bland giving your first singles run. That was Bland too, wasn't it?" I was like, "God,
yeah. No, she was cooking, fam.
you know that's Mia Yim's sister that Big E is dating."
So that it? No, because we think so.
Cause she with what's the name, right? Keith Lee, right? Yeah.
Me is
Yeah.
with Keith Lee.
Okay.
So we thought he may have been talking to Natty's sister still.
No, he thought he's dating Mia Yim's sister.
Oh,
Mm.
she a wrestler too or no?
I don't believe so.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe so. Eric added, folks said they wanted E to come back and reunite the boys, and that's exactly what he did.
He did reunite
just in a way we didn't expect.
Not like that. That's not what I want.
Give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
Watching it, I was thinking about what he said, what Eric was saying last week about like how it felt personal, but it was like hard
Yeah.
to watch. And I was like, damn, like this shit.
It was hard to
It's
watch.
hitting a little. I was like, this hitting a little too. I was like, y'all writing a little too good. Hold on.
Big E had the Players Tribune article where he was talking about how much
Just
that New
before
Day
the show.
meant to him and how it
Yeah.
changed his life. And this
He
and this.
came out, they just cooked him.
Boy, they
God
playing
damn.
chess.
My man came out, got
Somebody started pointing to his shoes and everything.
Exactly.
That's the way they was going.
What are
They
those?
needed. I mean, it was.
I need him to get a different haircut though.
He needs a line in. He needs a
Yeah,
line.
like
That's
come on, fam. Black people that don't get liners just creep me out. I know that sounds crazy, but it does, fam. Like, who raised you? Out here with it, like, nigga.
If I told you I thought about that,
Well, thank God. I knew I couldn't have been the only one, fam.
So,
I was thinking about that today. I was looking at two motherfuckers like these two brothers. I was like, why do these niggas ain't never getting a line?
Definitely, like, come on,
They
man.
just let it grow natural.
Like, who does that, man? That shit creepy.
they wanted to
fam.
be like the 70s, fam. They
Fuck
just,
that, man.
Eric said factual.
Yo, never worry about it. Like at all. Like, you don't look at your shit and be like, this could look a little cleaner. Now, one time did you consider,
Like, you don't even got to get cut. Just at least get a line in,
Bro,
man.
it ain't even gotta be the crispiest. He ain't gotta hit you with the razor. He ain't
Yeah.
gotta hit you with the spray tan.
That man
He ain't
damn
gotta hit you with none of that
He damn
shit,
near
bro.
he damn near got the St. Louis arc, man.
The black, he ain't gotta hit none
Like,
of that
come
shit,
on,
bro.
man.
It's no unit. Just
Nothing, fam. Remember Jamie Foxx used to do that bullshit.
No, even if you don't have the Black Ranger on Power Rangers had it was a bowl, bro. Like it still was in a line. Like it wasn't.
I can't trust you, fam. I'm sorry. I can't trust the man that don't get a line at least, fam.
Listen,
that's creepy, fam.
It's interesting.
That's serial killer.
And I don't know. Look, if it's a religious thing, I hear you. I feel you.
What religion?
People talk about the story of Samson, and they be having waves like me, but shit, I don't get it. I hear it. But they don't cut their shit.
Creepy, sir. Get away from me.
Okay. Y'all got any other wrestling thoughts y'all want to get off before?
I can't answer right now.
Oh, he got something to say.
Not Eric calling on FaceTime.
He had to get in. What up, bro?
But anywho,
this man called in. I think he is on.
Is that him for real?
Up in the festivities.
Eric,
what you need?
He had to call. I know it's about the Lions.
Go ahead, bro.
I know it's about the Lions. He
probably done seen something where he had to.
And he about to say something.
Boy,
line is disrespectful. They got a McDonald's line in, fam.
The Eddie Monster dog.
Get out of here, fam. Disrespectful, fam.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so this is literally a conversation I had over the weekend with my wife. But it was about facial hair. Like I have takes about like certain facial hair choices.
Mm-hmm.
I can't trust no man that only shaves his mustache. Like you leave everything and shave the mustache. Can't trust me.
That's funny.
Also, anyone that just has a soul patch is a pervert.
Goddamn, it's a pervert.
He can't play jazz.
That gotta be a jazz. Hey, that nigga look like what? Bleeding Gums Murphy and shit.
Hey, Bleeding Gums had a beard.
Bleeding Gums,
he had a goatee. Speaking of facial hair,
I
was at the barbershop and I got my hair cut last week for Thanksgiving. And I seen my goatee trying to connect. I was like, I don't want it to yet. Cut that shit. But it's there.
You need to look in the
It's
dark.
there. It's there. It was close to connecting. I'm like, not yet.
You always just have a stash.
Mustache.
Though, right?
You got the mustache.
Now you got the little.
It's gonna connect eventually. Like that's the end game. The end game is all of this connecting here. And then I got the goatee with it. For now, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, for every black man that's listening right now, go get a line in, please.
God, clean that shit up at least.
Please go get a line.
It ain't gotta be crispy. Just
like women are looking at you, and it's a reason why you're not getting none.
No, don't do that.
All right, let's get a line, sir.
Some women love the fucked up lining.
The
natural.
There are men without linings that are getting women,
loving them because they bald.
Get the line.
Move on.
You like a terrorist.
We are not about to hijack the show.
You like a terrorist, bro. Get the line.
Hey, look, Serial Sensei, Dwayne Ball,
brother.
All
right, brother.
The Luke Cage ass niggas is getting love too.
But normally when you bald men need to have facial hair.
Yeah, you at least gotta have a beard.
You can't be bald on the top of your head and then bald on your face.
Now you talk about creepy.
that is.
You ain't like one of them. Remember the Wii characters and shit with the big ass heads? Yeah, that's what.
You custom made
bald head ass nigga. Get up out of here, dog. How you bald headed?
Bald with no facial hair.
Creepy, fam.
It's kind of
crazy, fam.
Okay,
look like Zordon and shit. Get the fuck up out of here.
Power Rangers.
Hello, Rangers. Look at us, nigga.
What are y'all final wrestling thoughts? We can get up out of here for the week.
What the fuck is going on with the bloodline now, bro?
We gonna see.
Yeah, I guess so. God.
I just saw Eric's comment looking like Junior from Wife and Kids.
Hey, talking about heads, that boy head was big as shit.
Little Bill and shit.
Big as shit. Big as shit.
But no, the new day, we gonna see.
Yeah, I don't know. The sky's the limit, I guess. Like we don't, because you really don't know. It's like we gonna bring The Rock back.
We gonna see
what's gonna happen. I don't know. I guess we gonna see. Okay, that ties in with what I got to talk about. Is CM Punk said that the wise men owe him a favor.
Mm-hmm.
What is this favor, fam?
What if it's taking out the bloodline? We saw Jay get jumped on Monday. What if Punk is behind that? That's what Seth Rollins was saying. Like, hey, it
ain't me, my boy. I kick your ass, but
he said,
it ain't me.
He said, check Punk.
Be. But okay, I have something that I think will be with CM Punk. What if he uses the favor like the Money in the Bank, like the cash in? So what if he is like trying to put himself in position to main event,
Or
like
Rumble
Mania or a Rumble or something like that, or to get a title shot?
How could Paul Heyman help him with that though?
Paul be pulling off.
That's what I'm thinking.
But I mean,
and that's the only thing.
Like, how can you can't fix the match?
Or what if it's this? Is another thing too I thought about, and I'm just workshopping. I'm sorry. What if what is the thing called the thing that they wear? Solo got
the Ulafala?
Yeah. What if it's something that's higher than that, right? But the only person that got it is like The Rock. But that's something that The Rock has. And then The Rock comes in.
It can't be that because The Rock acknowledged Roman Reigns when Roman Reigns
he did.
was okay. Remember, because he was like, "We got to."
Yeah. Okay, I got you. All right, cool. I was just workshopping something.
No, I feel it. Eric said, "Wasn't it Drew that attacked Jay?" We don't know. We saw Drew show up at the end of Raw attacking Sami Zayn. So
he did. It could have been Drew.
Could have been Drew.
I'm glad to see him back though. We definitely need Drew back.
I can't believe Thick Boy out.
The ankles.
At least one of them ankles is done for the moment.
Damn.
At least one. But
hey man, that's the risk you take.
Hey, the Bucks won.
Yeah, they did.
7 straight for the Buckaroos.
Buckaroos.
They back at it tomorrow night against the Hawks.
Shut up.
Oh, that's
Back-to-back.
Mr. Player of the Month is coming up.
Yes, sir. Some defense coming to the 5-star forum. So
Some defense.
we're gonna wrap the show up this week. I had a list or a note in here to say who won the Thanksgiving draft, but I didn't do all the final counts. I know the Twitter poll. I was winning the Twitter poll somehow.
You were?
That's what I said.
You say you did?
I won the Twitter poll.
Oh, okay.
But Tim had people in the actual comments, so Tim had like 3 or 4 additional votes outside of the poll.
Yeah, mine wasn't strong. I ended in the apple pie. That messed me up.
Yeah, I think Tim. I think
meats.
Even if I was the winner,
like meat,
Tim had the best plate.
Yeah, you did. I ain't gonna
Tim plate was the one. Even Norman at home, he was like,
he did. He had the most solid.
He was like, Tim had a plate this year, didn't he?
Yeah, on what?
Yes,
I tried to recreate it. I sent it to our chat.
Yes, he did.
He made up.
But yeah, we're going to get out of here. We hope y'all enjoyed the show this week. We appreciate y'all for sticking through the technical difficulties that we faced this week. And as a reminder, make sure you follow us on all of our various social media platforms at Technical File, TECKNICALFOUL, on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. And if you are interested in following me personally, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
On the Twitter, the Instagram, and the Blue Sky at Camille Monet, CAMILLEMONAE. The Eric J is not here. At Bugs Burner on Twitter is all you get.
Everyday _gentleman on Instagram. Can't hear us 216 on Twitter, Snapchat, and Blue Sky.
Hey,
I like your boy.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. We out of this bit.
Yes, sir.
It's cold.
Dilly.
It's
yeah. Let's just play that music.
I might have to.
Hit him hard. Let's go.
That's not worse now.
Hey, what's that noise?
Let me cook. Let me cook. No, that broke your bullshit. Shit.
Better keep them cameras and microphones hot, 'cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this race with my tribe. Going live with the pie. Do it like it's no tomorrow. Hey. Shout out to the point guard. We in the mud. Got my throwing in the tap. Tell the red blow the whistle. This is Technical File.
He's over ad lib back there.
We out.
That's it, though. We out of here.